Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Welcome to your sneak peek for 2023. We're going to go through in depth the first quarter of the year. If you would like to view the other 3 quarters, I will do them in an extended video, and the information on how to get those will be in the description box below. I'm excited that you're here. Thank you for supporting this channel, for all the likes and the shares and the comments, for, I don't know, exchanging that kind of energy with me. It's very encouraging. So you guys have for this year, for your overall energy, the rabbit, which is fun. It's fun for so many reasons. So this year in Chinese astrology was started with that new moon on the 21st, which of January, which is really a major energy signature, a catapult that sends us all forward, because by then Mercury will be moving direct, and Mars will be moving direct, and that energy, even though it's an opposing sign of Gemini, it will move quickly through the first quarter, and it will get things moving again. And so that is, this year is the energy of the rabbit. And not only that, it is the energy of the water rabbit, but you have here Archangel Gabriel that comes with it. And it says to recognize your significance. To recognize your significance. So here we have this unicorn in the background, the rainbow. The rainbow usually comes after a storm, but also with a rabbit. And look, he's looking to the future the way I'm looking at this. But anyways, so the rabbit here, the rabbit says, that there is abundance on the offer, right? So what seems small could be prolific. There's an ability here for you to really, over the course of this year, to take something small, and through communication. Gabriel is about communication and healing, and in this heart space we have this rainbow energy coming out of it. And so this is something that your energy, as you pour emotional energy into things this year, you can create with passion and energy. And there's a commitment energy that's coming through, which is very interesting. Committing to the process, to take something small and to create. They're actually saying procreate. And so co-create. I'm sorry. So this is working with others. To create something that, but again, the procreate came through. So a legacy of some sort. You're establishing some sort of a legacy for the future. And so that's your overall energy for the year. And with it comes the card of the donkey. Keep your heart open no matter what. And again, we have Archangel Gabriel, and we have Mother Mary energy. And so there's a healing energy that is going on here. So Sagittarius, I'm going to try not to get too deep in the weeds on astrology, but it's hard to miss some things. In Aries, which is a sign that trines your sign, which makes it an easy flow of energy, we are going to have Jupiter moving through there during this first quarter, and it is going to come into conjunction at some point with the inner child, the wounded inner child of Chiron. And it is through keeping your heart open and allowing this healing to happen that you're able to move on to the next part of Chiron's energy, which is that of wisdom and knowledge that we can then transfer to others, and to also benefit others in their life and in their journey. And so there is a need to focus on the healing in the heart, and to keep our heart open to new ideas and new energies. And that becomes really important. So I'm going to cover in this reading for this quarter the area of focus for this quarter, what you should focus most on, the area of change. Where's the change coming in? You actually have 2 cards that came in. I just want to take a look at them. So these are Ching cards, and I'm actually going to have to pause the video to throw coins to see where exactly the change is, because you have a gathering together and a pushing upward kind of thing. And so it's definitely, I want to check and see. It feels like gathering of your strength in order to propel yourself forward, but I really want to check, because this gathering together really is showing the water, but the area of focus for you is the Ace of Water. And so it definitely feels like, I may not have to stop the video, because it feels like, okay, so I don't have to. It's a lily. Totally making sense. Okay. All right. So this pushing up, it looked like it was coming through rocks, and in a way it is. All right. So the lotus, the water lily, how that works. Again, the water rabbit coming through. So the lotus is like a little hard stone looking. It's very hard shelled seed, and people will order them online, and then they'll be really upset because nothing grew. That's because it has to be nicked open. You have to actually take something like a chisel and a hammer sometimes to really cut a nick into it. And so on the bottom of the riverbank where all the stones are, it has to be tumbled and around with the current of the water until it hits a stone hard enough or scrapes it strong enough that it creates an opening for what is inside to break through. And so that is that healing process. We have to be broken open in order to heal. And it's so when we have this gathering together in the water, so we have water showing up for everything. So this is emotional energy during this first quarter, which this water rabbit feels very important. And so you're going to be pushing through some difficulty, this healing, right? This cutting open, this allowing yourself with this energy of Chiron to open and expand something so that you can pour healing water into it. This is very much about healing yourself. The Ace of Water here says love. So this is pouring onto yourself, self-love. This is allowing others, open your heart, allow others to pour in their love. And so, but it is through, as you're pushing up here, this is through your ability to heal yourself, your ability to push through the difficulties, to open up when the lotus breaks the water, right? It opens its petals during the day, and then in the evening it closes them back up. And so there's a cycle to this. There's the opening to the sun and to the opportunities, and then there's also the making sure that you're nurturing and caring for your energy and replenishing. And so it's almost a cycle of, making sure you're getting plenty of rest and that you're nurturing yourself and you're doing the things for yourself. This is how you are going to change your situation. And so by focusing on the love, and it is the love of yourself, because when you love yourself, you don't need other people to fill up your cup. And then your cup is full and there's enough to spill out to others, but there's also then like attracts like, and that's when you can attract in the love. And so the high vibrational love, not the needy, codependent, I need you to take care of me because I can't manage my life on my own. This is, I've got myself. I get it. I love myself. I'm good. But I really enjoy your company, and I think together, in a very interdependent way, we can grow something here. So this could be a business partnership, or this could be a romantic relationship. This could be a relationship with your family, your friends, your parents, your children, your siblings. But it all starts from, it really needs to emanate from this energy of loving yourself first and foremost. I'm going to jump over into the area of focus for how can you improve all of your relationships, because this totally is coming through. Okay, so we have the card of connection. This is the keeping your heart open. This is the willingness to step out there and have these conversations with people. This shows the letter. It shows them doing things together, the experience. This is very much of like taking a vacation. Maybe this first quarter of the year, you do a little getaway together. You spend some time together with significant people in your life. Whether this is your family and you all decide to go on a ski vacation, or this is, just your intimate partnership and you're like, hey, we need to go hit a beach somewhere for a weekend. It could be something like that, but it is a need to be open to the connection with others. And so to do this, you have to do the healing work. You have to push through the pain. You have to be willing to allow yourself to rise to the sun. Nobody can do that for you but you. You have to do that work. And if you make that change, you will gather your forces. You will gather together a connection, a community around you that is loving, that is supportive, that really opens you up to more opportunities as we work through this year of 2023. And so it starts with love, and it's going to end with love. because that is the energy we have going on here. So, you know, it is what you need to be working on. I'm going to jump into your career area and just see what we have going on there. But as far as relationships go, this year, the key to your success is love. To love yourself, to be open to being loved by others, putting love into everything you do, because that area of focus isn't just, that love isn't just about relationships. That's also about your career decisions, your choices. This is learning to love what you do. This is learning to respect yourself. This is, first and foremost, it is the highest vibrational energy of love. Right? So let's just see what we have as far as career goes. But wow, Sag, what a nice start to your year. All right, they have a lot to say about career. I don't get this many. Wow, I don't get this many cards about career. This is crazy. Ooh, big change in career. Big change coming. Okay. Wow. We have 2 cards of ending and leaning into a new beginning. So there is something in your career aspect that is being shifted and being changed. It is about, it almost feels as though you've been, so we have the 8 of Wands and then into the 9 of Wands. Okay, and so that's a progression of energy. And so the energy is very scattered. It's very scattered, and it's the energy of I'm excited about so many things, and it gets really scattered, and there's a need to pull that energy together and be focused. And so here she's now focusing on this one wand, even though it's the 9 of Wands, right? She's focusing on that one wand, and she is about to step over that barrier. And so it doesn't mean you're changing jobs, but you may be leveling up in a position. So you work for a company and you get some kind of a promotion, or you get maybe a pay increase. There is something where, you know, you are like, maybe you're graduating from a long program, and so now you're going into the work sector. There's something that's very leveling up, but there's a need for you to focus. If you are, okay, so this is career and finance, right? And so it could be that you are scattered with where you're spending all your money, but if you will create a safe boundary, pull your energy in, focus on where you want to spend your money. This allows you to increase your financial energy and be able to level up to the next thing. So there's a transition or a change that is coming in. This card here of limitations inspire innovation tells me that this barrier right here, it's going to inspire you to take the next step. There is something here where you're going to create a leveling up, either in finance or career, because you're feeling limited and held back. Lots of reasons we could be feeling that way right now. You're being asked to get back to the basics, because we have get back to elemental. Get back to the basics, right? So there's all this scattered energy. This would be sitting down and going through your financial situation, or going through your career path, or whatever it is you're working on, and really looking at, what is my goal? And what steps do I need to take to get there? You may or may not need to get some help with that. But there is definitely a need to get very grounded. It's a very grounded color here. Very basic, you know, get back to the very basics of maybe reworking your budget, or especially if you have like a trip that you want to plan, right? And so there's a need to really look at things. How can we make this happen? You can make this happen, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay, so we have the card of death and rebirth in the world. This is why I know there's a major transition or a change happening in this. But that death card, look at it. It's looking to the future. It isn't the end. It's the beginning. And the world card is also, it's a portal. It's a beginning. And so this feels more like leveling up than, it's not a tower moment. This is a choice. You're looking to the future and you're making the change. It's like you decide that you're done with this and you're stepping through into the portal. Both of these are energies that you have control over. And so whatever this shift or this change is, you're bringing it in. It is your decision to do this. So we have the High Priestess and the High Priestess. Look at that. This energy right here. Same energy, right? And so this is bringing it in. This is deciding what all works together and really looks like the same energy. Look at this. I really want you to see how these energies around this Eight of Wands, all the scattered energy, it's like ideas and downloads coming in, and then it allows you to focus on this one thing. Because here in this Death card, notice how it looks like the light behind her here. It's really going to allow you to step through the portal into this light. Again, this light showing up here. And so this is the truth. This blue, this is truth and authenticity. This is who you are. This is also speaking up. It's the throat chakra. It's speaking your truth to yourself and to your boss. You know, look, I've done all these things. I see that this promotion is coming up. I'm really interested in it. I'd like to put my hat in the ring for that, you know, and here's why I think I deserve it. Or, you know, I'm asking for a raise. It's your annual review. I'm asking for a raise, and it's not because of inflation. No, I'm asking for a raise because these are the things I've done to contribute to the improvement of this company, and I deserve it. I deserve it. Remember, self-love, focusing on the love, right? Gathering your resources together. That's how you create change. Gathering in of your resources to push something forward. This is you stepping up to the plate, you asking for what you want, speaking your truth, but doing it and showing it in a way that allows others to see how it also benefits them. This is what benefits you, because you have here, excuse me, you have the card, you are magic. You are magic. You are magic. Don't forget that. What you do, what you bring to the table, it's worth it. This limitations inspire innovations. How can you, excuse me, in career, I've done so many videos that it might be your throat chakra. It's shown up only a few videos, but it also could be that I've just been really pounding out the videos. Okay, so it could be that there is a situation at work where your creative problem solving of that situation allows you to advance at work, right? It creates an opportunity. It creates the portal to move forward. So there's a need to be very aware, to be, again, with the water rabbit, very prolific, right? And I think the more passionate you are about the work, the more love you pour into the work, the more enthusiasm you put into something, the more heart you put in, the more your light shines, and that allows you to draw and attract to you what you need. And this card of connections, this is about all of your relationships. The more you connect in, have conversations with, get to know your coworkers, what they need. I'm not necessarily talking about socializing. I'm talking about in the place of business. Who needs to get that pat on the back? You give it to them. Who needs to be involved in something so that they feel significant? You involve them. You invite them in. You create connections. The more you network out there, the greater your capacity to elevate in your own goals and create for yourself what it is you desire. Excuse me. All right. So overall, here's the last word from Spirit before I go to the extended. You have the card of Strength. Wow, this is really... You have strength and courage, and I'm having trouble clearing my throat. So I think it's almost going to be the strength and the courage to ask for what you want, to ask for what you need, to be willing to step forward and step onto the path. Your courage and your strength is going to make the difference. The rabbit is like a timid animal, right? Wow, it's clearing. Okay, it's your courage and your strength. The rabbit is considered a very timid animal. Be bold and be courageous this first quarter. Don't be a beast of burden, but be a team player. Because this Nine of Wands showing up in the career sector could also be like you're the beast of burden. Don't do that. Connect in with other people and have them help you along the way. Ask for what you want. So in the card of strength, you are hereby declared a strong, resilient warrior of heroic proportions. Enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you are guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. Love. Pour love into everything that you do. Pour love into everything that you do. You will gather the resources you need by showering the world with the love. We have courage. No one is fearless, no one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous, right? So courage is when a house is on fire, the courage isn't, the firefighters, that's courage, right? The building's on fire, they're going in anyway. In battle, the soldiers are frightened, but they're going in anyway. Someone is drowning in a riptide. The lifeguard goes in anyway, even though a riptide is a very dangerous energy to be in. But in all three cases that they just showed me, there's training involved. And so I almost feel like you need to train yourself to be courageous, to step out of being timid and step into your power. So get the facts, get the information, be solid in your skill set. That's the training that allows you to step up and say, I'm worth being loved. I'm worth more money. I'm worth having you listen to this idea I have. Whatever aspect of your life it is in, it comes from a really good self-evaluation and upgrading your skill set in whatever arena that is. And so courage says, no one is fearless, no one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to fear. Walk right up to the change. Right up to the transition. Walk right up to the barriers. Walk right up to the portal. Step over, step through, and allow your life to change. It's going to take courage. It's going to take courage and strength of character. You've got this. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to go through and do the rest of the year. I will put the link for that in the description box below. Have a great 2023. I look forward to seeing you in the chat and leaving your comments below, letting me know how it's going for you. Hitting that thumbs up really supports this work, and so I appreciate that you are taking the time to do that for me also. All right, you guys have a great year, and I will talk to you soon.